Okay, you will now set up your supplies for your second client and also your operations for hair removal, microdermabrasion, facial mask, makeup, and eyelash application. You will have 15 minutes to perform this section. Please set up your universal supplies that you'll be using throughout this operation. You may begin. So, box 2. Always like to sanitize. Okay. Table towel. Universal supplies is all ready to go. Okay, with this one, we are going to set up an SMA for each assignment. I'm going to just move over this for the moment. So you're going to have 5 SMAs. You don't need large ones, they just need to be about that size. These are nice, they're abundant, but it's really not that necessary to have something so large. Actually, what I'll do is I'll do this. First time I'm working with this kit. Okay. There we go. It's a very nice kit. It is a lovely kit. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Move this over a little bit. You'll have plenty of room at your Stateboard station, so don't worry that it's going to be this small. It won't. Okay, now we're going to set up for the assignments. So your last one is going to be eyelashes. We have microdermabrasion, which is second. Drape. Makeup. Hair removal. And I believe the other one was given to me just prior to us starting this. I think it's still in here. So this last one is the facial mask. There you go. All right, now I'm going to get my model out. Client drape. Sanitize hands. Headband. Keeps all that excess of hair off the face. Okay. Towel. This is for the décolleté. Like so. Sanitize hands, step back, and wait for the next set of instructions. Okay, you will now perform the hair removal section of your exam. This is an untimed section. Please wait for the examiner to be at your table to demonstrate any procedures. You may begin your initial setup. Okay, this is what it looks like. You're going to grab the whole SMA, bring it over to your table with the bag or kit marked hair removal. We'll take everything out. If you have multiple bags, just take everything out one at a time and then put everything into the trash at once. That way you're not going back and forth to the trash several times. It just makes it more efficient. Okay, there's that. Okay, so you have your wax. You have your cooling gel, powder, your epilating strips, which are the wax strips. You have your tweezers and the gloves. I have my gloves on, see? Okay. Sanitize my hands. And we need one more thing out of here, which is your antiseptic. Toss that. Okay, and then also for this setup, you will need 7 cotton pieces. So cotton balls, cotton pads, cotton rounds, whatever you got. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sanitize hands. Step back and you're gonna wait for her to come to your table because this is an untimed section where they're actually watching you individually. All right, I have my gloves on, I'm prepared. She now tells me, please show me your tweezing. I'm gonna sanitize my hands even though I have my gloves on. First thing I do is my antiseptic, clean the eyebrow. Okay, you're gonna blot it dry. Tweezer, cotton pledge it around your finger, hold the eyebrow taut with your thumb and index finger, brace with this pinky, and tweeze, place, tweeze, place, tweeze in the direction of the hair growth, tweeze around 3 or 4 hairs, and then she'll say, please show me your soft wax. You stop, put your tweezers in the implements to be disinfected. This goes in the trash. Sanitize hands. You're gonna finish that eyebrow by applying some antiseptic. Now we're gonna finish. Now we're going to start the other eyebrow. Apply your antiseptic, powder, open the wax, I need 2 spatulas, sanitize my hands, test the wax, remove. Get enough wax out for the client. And apply. Remove. Go in the direction of the hair growth 3 times, 1, 2, 3. Remove, and then finger. Antiseptic, and cooling gel. Okay, she's going to go on to the next table, so you'll have time to clean these bottles off and put them away. So since there's really not enough room in this particular Universal Supplies, you will put this away in box 2 that it came out of. Now say you do have a larger Universal Supplies box, you can actually clean these off with your paper towel and your disinfectant and put them in here. But since this is smaller, I'm going to put it away in box 2, okay? Spray onto the paper towel. Clean. Actually, this is disposable, so I'm going to toss that. Clean and clean. Open up box 2. Put these away. This SMA goes in the trash. Sanitize hands, step back and wait for the next set of instructions. You will now perform your particle microdermabrasion. You will have 10 minutes to complete this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. All right, I'm gonna get the whole SMA and the kit marked microdermabrasion. We're gonna empty everything out. And as you can see, there are lots of individual bagged things. We're gonna get everything out and then just put everything in the trash at one time. Eye protection for the technician, your gloves, and your microdermabrasion wand. Put everything inside here. Sanitize my hands. Put on my goggles. Keep those on. Eye protection, mask for the technician, gloves for the technician. Okay, what we have here is the degreaser. And then we will need 3 pieces of cotton from our universal supplies. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and 3. Whoops. Boop, boop. Sanitize hands. I'm gonna clean the area. It's gonna be vertical and horizontal strokes on the forehead only. So we're gonna clean the forehead with the degreaser. Toss. And now I'm going to blot dry. And then begin my microdermabrasion. Hold taut. I have 5 minutes remaining. This will go in the implements to be disinfected. Wipe the debris of the particles off the forehead. Toss. Eye protection. The technician's eye protection. The face mask goes in the trash. My gloves go in the trash. I'm going to wipe off my bottle that's on the table. Spray with your disinfectant. Wipe the bottle clean and place in these 2. SMA and trash. Okay, you will now demonstrate your facial with the mask. You will have 10 minutes to perform this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. Sanitize my hands. Grab the entire SMA, bring it over to the table. Fan brush and facial mask. Sanitize. Okay, sanitize before I reach inside my universal supplies because I need my astringent, and I need to remove the product 4 times, so I need 4 pieces of cotton for that. 1. And then I'm going to be applying astringent, so I need a piece of cotton for that. I do have a couple jars here, so I do need 1 spatula to transfer the mask. I'm sorry, to apply the moisturizer. The mask is in its disposable container, so we can actually use this directly out of its container. So we have mask, astringent, and moisturizer. Okay, fan brush, cotton, spatula. Sanitize hands. First thing we do is we apply the mask directly to the face. It's not a real facial. It's just we're going right into applying the mask. You're being tested on application. Making sure that you're applying it properly, staying away from the openings of the face, which are the eyes, the nose, and the mouth. So you can get close. Thinner the brush across the lip area. Do not get it in the nose, the mouth, or the eye areas. Okay. This can now go in the trash. Implements to be disinfected. Wait for the 5-minute mark, because once you have your mask on, they may want to come over and take a look at your work to make sure that it's a clean application, and also making sure that you've avoided the mouth, the nose, and the eye area. All right, you now have 5 minutes remaining. We're going to remove it 2 times. Remove the product. Again. Astringent. And moisturizer. If you are putting your kit together, try to use lids that actually open and close by themselves. These are very hard because you actually have to use one hand, because I have the product in this hand. You're not allowed to then use this hand to close it because it's cross-contamination. So when you're putting your kit together, try not to use jars like this that you have to close like that. Okay, apply the moisturizer. And off. Sanitize hands. Trash. And paper towel. Spray your disinfectant. Wipe off your jar. Wipe off your other bottle. Toss. Sanitize. And step back and wait for the next set of instructions. You will now apply your facial makeup. You'll have 20 minutes to perform this section. Please step back to indicate when you have finished. You may begin. Okay, this is all the makeup, your palette. Everything that goes on the SMA is generally the things that touch the face. So what you can do is you can put your palette here, closest to you. You do have a makeup cape to apply. Aha! Let's all go to the crab shack. Let's go have some crab legs. Celebrate that new license you're about to receive. Okay. All right. So we have our applicators. Okay, the foundation, powder, cheek color, eye color, and then your applicators, sponges, and cotton all go on to your SMA. You need 2 sponges and 2 pieces of cotton, and you'll need 3 spatulas to scrape your products off onto your palette. So once I get everything out and ready, here we go. So this is all now going to go into the trash. Sanitize. So I need 3 spatulas 2 and 3. And then 2 pieces of cotton. Okay, sanitize. I'm going to begin with the foundation. Toss. By the way, foundation. Next is loose powder. And it has to be loose powder. It cannot be a compact like this. It has to be loose inside the container. Put onto your palette. Use cotton. Cheek color, also known as blush. Scrape onto your palette. Cotton. Eye color. And you'll have 2 applicators, brace and double brace. And if you need the stool, please feel free to grab the stool, which I'm going to at this time. Brace and double brace. Eyeliner. Make sure your things are properly labeled. Brace and double brace. Groom eyebrows. Mascara. Make sure the lid is, the applicator is cut off. Brace and double brace. And you're just improvising, applying the mascara. The model obviously does not have any eyelashes. Okay, lip liner. And lip color. Scrape that onto your palette. Applicator. Brace. Brace when working around the eyes and the mouth. There we go. And then pull the headband back a little bit. Now you're going to use the last sponge to blend the lines of demarcation. Just make sure and match a really nice foundation before you even go to Stateboard. Do a nice run through, practice run through before you go. Okay, there we go. And now when you're all finished, all of the makeup is actually going to go in the trash. This is the only appointment that you're actually throwing everything away. Okay, step back and wait for the next set of instructions. Okay, you will now do your eyelash application. You will have 10 minutes to perform this section. Please step back to indicate you have finished. You may begin. I like to sit for this procedure as well. It's more comfortable. Take everything out. That is the cutest little tiniest glue I've ever seen. hands. Okay, first I'm going to apply the glue onto my area. It's a plastic lid. Glue on, sanitize. I need to grab 2 cotton swabs or spatulas. Let me just use these. Okay. Lashes out. Okay, I'm going to take them off with my fingers. There we go. I am going to brush the debris off the eyelashes. Toss. Okay, now I'm going to measure, brace, measure. They are a little long, so you take your scissors and trim the longer side of the eyelash. Okay, perfect length now. I have my glue all ready to go. Dip and apply your adhesive onto the band. Brace, double brace, place, put your tweezers down and apply. Perfect. Now you're going to do it again with the other one. Debris. Measure, little long, trim, trim, perfect. Application of adhesive, place, set that down and press. All done. This goes in implements to be disinfected. Step back, wait to be instructed on the next procedure. You will now demonstrate your blood exposure procedure. Please wait until the examiner is in front of you. This is an untimed section. You may begin your setup. Sanitize hands. Get your blood spill kit from your sanitation disinfection area. Do not open it until she is actually in front of you. She's in front of me right now, and she'll say, please show me your blood exposure procedure. There's a little minor cut on the forehead that we're gonna tend to right now. You're gonna leave that bag here. You're gonna put your gloves on. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab from here, you're gonna get your antiseptic, you're gonna clean the area, you're gonna dry it off with a piece of cotton, dry it, and then from your first aid kit, you're going to grab a Band-Aid, you're going to apply the Band-Aid, you're going to then apply everything that you just used, the Band-Aid, the antiseptic, you're gonna put it in a blood spill bag marked biohazard, double bag it, and put it in the trash. And that's it. This concludes your National Practical Examination. Go get your license.